So what I'm watching is red and pink weather on a live weather cam. This is Santa Monaco. This is the actual colour. Come on, wake up. This is serious. I'd have wondered. This is serious. I'd have wondered. It's covering all the water reflection as red and pink. If you don't believe, there is more going on above. If you don't believe, there is more going on above. That is not the world's natural sun on earth at all. 4 o'clock, 12th of 12th, 2018. This is serious. There's no alteration. Never, ever, ever in my life have I ever seen the skies, even with weather engineering, when this Live Trying Again channel started off, did I ever notice with my own 2 eyes or any live weather cams this weather. There's no alteration on my device. I'm showing it from my phone to my mate's phone. It's pink effect on to the so-called water, and then obviously there is a sun stimulator. I've not done a weather live stream video type in a long time, since one's reduction ones have. I've had a strong gut suspicion why it could be coincidental, who knows. There is red reflection onto the waters, not just from the red monoxide poisoning in the atmosphere, in the sky. You don't believe why people are being targeted and the channel's been taken down, and so much is going on in real life. Now it's a hint of orange coming onto the water. So, started streaming 17 hours ago. Southern stretch of Malibu, Southern California. Anybody in that area, look up and observe. In USA, look at the political unsettling going on. People, even in the United Kingdom, what's going on with this so-called Brexit. I'll just give you another example. Natural Sun, Turtle Bay West is North Shore in Hawaii, Turtle Bay, live webcam. This is not reflection back in the water. That is the white sun stimulator. Check out Jeff P YouTube channel. Sorry, don't pick up my device. Right, then you've got the bright yellow surrounding the outside of it. Then more thickness. Let's turn this around so I can show you full screen. Right, that is all pure. I've seen it in my own area. Pure happy. And whatever else are hiding above there. Now watch as it hits the so-called, that is going to be split up now, cloud. There. Can you see the reflection on the waves and on the hillside, on the cliffside? But I cannot even see nothing because of the amount of thickness and cover up they've got. But this is so low level now, and the colours are showing up as pink in even to the sky on this live stream webcam. I'm looking in the background of the expansion. Anything odd? I would have had my laptop out, but it's too large for me to manage. Let me see if I can find another contrast weather can for you, so bear with me. Gosh, seriously, there's a lot of distractions in the world. This is just I'll give you another example. Extreme weather going on, as nothing is, you think, oh, that's nothing new, but I'm sure you, okay, just go on to see some other webcams. I'll just give you one example of the toxicity of the sky, okay, get the chemicals and the effect of the sun exposure. Behind that is a hint of the red dioxide and the white sun stimulator. You have the yellowy sun mixed in with these heavy as grey, but in the far distance is a hint of red. And I'll go to a location on this stream, on this webcam stream, so bear with me and I'll get it up. It is in Hawaii as well. They call it a sunset. Right, let me go to another one. I just saw this night markings only. I'm just the only one watching this, and it's on a live webcam. This is the hills of a certain stretch of Southern California, USA. Right now, I'm looking at it from the United Kingdom online, and this is what I'm looking at. This is pink. Look at that. Really, in that area live is not a camera panorama. It is the reflection onto, look at that. So if anybody in the world looking up, look now, they switch the camera off to switch it on, and the pink now reflects into the water. You see the natural colour to be on? It's getting redder. It's getting redder that side as I'm looking at this so-called sunset and the backline of the red of the back of the ocean. And the sky, I saw a photo on the social media the other day, and she thought, oh my goodness, bless her heart. I thought, my goodness me, didn't you realise we're not living in the natural weather, weather anymore, as I remember as a kid. Look at the effects we're breathing is in, the weather, the engineering, it's affecting food, water, everything. Why do you think they're using the technical AI and everything, mammal life, nature, everything's being destroyed? Look how it goes right in the back, that red line goes. I can't even explain how they switched that camera green at me. As I was showing you, I just captured. I don't know, this will be kept out. I'll pick this up and share best I can. I just happened to be unwell today, had to do a couple of things. Look at beautiful birds, they're also being affected. You don't believe this is not our normal sky anymore. There's more going on, and I'm not going to mention what I believe. Now that camera's panned back out, it don't. You can see people on the beach, and is there anybody out there when you're travelling and all these, wherever perhaps you're able to go camping and whatever you're doing, don't get distracted by Christmas and New Year. Anniversary date, I had a serious crime happen 20 years ago, and the anniversary date is tomorrow. I survived that attempt of my life for a reason. I don't know how I've become awakened to subjects over the years where I have and what I know now. It's just that's my journey in life, and whether the world ends tomorrow, who knows? But I'm seeing a lot of so many going through so much and experiencing so much more than I as well. This is just one, and this bigger than all I can do is share what I observe, whether it's I can no longer get out and about as I used to, but it's more like what I'm showing you here. Let's go to a different webcam. Oh my lord. Turtle Bay sunset again in Hawaii. But goodness me, please wake up, people out there. Realise what they're doing. That is hiding. That is so red. This is not a reflection of the webcam pointing directly. That is a sun lens projection system. All of these reflect back I've had over a period of 2 years. And that is your pure white sun stimulated in front of your natural sun. But then it highlights all of the toxic red. What's redness behind it? It's not in that blinking sky interaction with the chemical engineering. Adds more than that. So now it's done a crisscross shape like that. Distinct. There's so many people being targeted in ways I can't even comprehend right now. There's so much going on in the big wide world, and I'm just my observer in life right now. So-called reflection. But people do very good videos with their drones and up above the clouds as well, and I admire them with their technical stuff they do. Our world is falling apart as we know it. It's intended like that. My time is running out for myself. Even my analog plane that I'm trying to. On the anniversary of the day of tomorrow from now onwards, that's all I'm doing, is trying to get by every minute by minute. God be with you. Whatever you're doing in life, it's a period of time. I or somebody I know is trying to find for me any diaries for 2018. Perhaps I'm not looking in the right place, but usually by October, November, months this year, and I ain't come across any. There you go. Turn up the brightness and the reflection. Can you see? It's not my camera doing this. It's showing up the pink around the outline of the sun stimulator, and the natural sun's there, and the red is behind it, and the pink interaction with the sun. I said, if you'd like to learn more about geoengineering, watch.org, aircraft.org, bye-bye blue skies, there's a website known as that. There is so many other good information now, so-called sun stimulator. There's a tiny yellowy dot reflection there. Look for the tiny little things and you'll see galactic colourful water onto it. That's a dead giveaway. The red onto the water, pink red colours of the ocean there, and the reflection there. Yes, Sandra, thanks. I've got to go now. I've got to get my care finished. But God be with you, bless with you, whatever your belief systems are. Help and share and await to information what's going on. And be aware how this cloud is cutting in like a square shape. Look how this square shape of a cloud is cutting in right there. There is a lot of hiding certain things. Be aware of false things that happen, fake information. A lot of things are about to happen in ways. This is not your natural cloud, the way it's splitting into that sun exposure. That is not a natural cloud, it's man-made. Is information and scientific evidence available? You need to know, and you want to go on scientific proof of evidence. You can research that, but just notice that. I know you thought that's not natural. I've learned this over years, but I don't really go into it much more, but you can still see the second reflection of the sun, yellow part there. different when the sun's stimulated. So now that's coming to cut in just that corner like a square shape, and still get that hump. God bless. I've seen too much. It just sickens me to know what's going on. But I'm here for a reason, like anybody else struggling with life. And here's another one. This is orange. When did you see a pinkish orange reflection like that? When did you like to go to the coast wherever you are in the world to see that? You think that's our natural sky on Earth? Are you all going to remember what our natural sky used to look like and the reflections?